When you talk about a system or a team, the one who has this designated positions like a manager, a lead, or a director, we often say that they are the ones who have the authority. We often hear as well when the project manager says certain things, he still needs to go and convince the stakeholders. Just now, somebody spoke about how much you'll have to manage your stakeholders. How do you convince the stakeholders? And we also know that project managers often come from a matrix work environment where you might or might not have authority over the team. So now today we're going to see how do you still build this kind of authority. And how does a stakeholder structure look like normally? You do have multiple teams. You have your project teams, you have your business teams whom you work with, your external or your internal stakeholders, customers. Then you have the compliance and the regulatory team, or even your senior managers who would be your sponsor, who are interested to know what is happening on the project. Now, being a project manager is one of very crucial positions where you have to balance it out between all these stakeholders and make sure that they could be managed well. Each one has a different style. Each one has a different influence over the project. Now, keeping them all balanced is definitely a superpower that we have. So, what do I suggest? How do I guide you that you could lead a project without having that formal authority? For that, in my experience, I have seen that these 5 steps definitely helps it. So what are those steps? The first one is building strong relationships. Second one I say is lead with expertise, not with position. We're going to talk about it. Next thing, I'm going to take this from the win-win situation that we talk about, the 7 habits of highly effective people. How do we focus on having a win-win situation for everyone? Finally, we'll move on to mastering the art of communication. We all know that communication is a superpower that project managers have. And then, lastly, when you have built all these 4 actions, let's look at demonstrating credibility because actions speak louder than words.